Up. Alrighty folks, welcome back to Driftland the Magic Revival. And as I said at the end of the last session, which hasn't been broken up for YouTube yet, so only you Twitchers would have actually seen it, but I said I would do some stuff off camera, and I actually destroyed pretty much most of the other empires, so we're actually close to endgame. But I discovered a lot of interesting tips and tricks, and I figured for this finale of this particular session, because we're probably going to go on to another session afterwards, I would share those tips and tricks with you, which will probably actually have to go into the new game, simply by virtue of how many things I discovered. Welcome, Phoebus. So let's jump into continue.
Alright.
Alright, so the first thing I discovered is that if you are just like me and like to steal and destroy lands, like I've done over here for the last empire, you could just kind of screw them up and get them to, like, sort of betray themselves, because if I do this, and we zoom in, yeah, I have destroyed the surrounding territories so much that literally the entire population is rebelling against the NPC. To put things in perspective, I could literally do nothing. I could just sit here for the next 5 minutes. The game will automatically win. I have destroyed their empire so severely that literally every single one of its population is rebelling. Remember those rebels I had early on? Yeah, the NPC is feeling that. So I literally don't even have to directly attack them. Victory. I didn't do anything. I just destroyed their lands.
Ooh.
And they instantly lost. Because they couldn't feed their people, they had too many people, and basically the entire population rebelled. While I was just collecting resources because I like to turtle up. Let me load that, because I can kind of show you what I'm talking about with collecting resources. Because there just isn't enough time for me to actually show you the other tactic I use against everyone. But you can kind of see here, basically what I did for the three factions. There was one faction up here, there was one down here, and there was one over here. Is I would go in and use the land moving power to basically, the land moving power and the land destruction power, to destroy their lands, disconnecting them from their empire. And then if they had a particularly useful land, like, you know, one with an eagle's nest, or a dragon's nest, or a raven's nest, I would use the land moving property to move that into my area of power. Now, of course, the biggest problem I had before was that the range of my magic was limited. But there's an easy solution for that. Where's land destruction? See, look, this is within my land. I could, in fact, actually, while I was talking, let's load it. Load that. You can use the land destruction spell on the enemy empire, is what I'm trying to get at. So if I just go and drop a magic eye down here, and then use land destruction, I could win with this technique. Just increase the incentive so I can pull in all of my mages. So I can easily afford to pay them a ludicrous amount of cash. And let's throw slow at them, just so it'll take them longer to destroy their own empire. Yeah, there are all my mages coming in. I'm not sure if they're actually going to make it before this guy auto-kills himself.
No.
So I don't really have a lot of time before they destroy their own empire. Yeah, the castle's about to go. But yes, you can use the land destruction on enemy territory. And what I was actually doing was going to do resume. We'll actually have to do a new campaign to show you all these tips. Every wizard's tower increases the range of your magic. So basically what I would do is build a series of wizard's towers to extend my range, and often I would disconnect them from my empire, because as long as you've got a gate set up like this to one of your other lands, they're still technically connected, and I could just move this with the land moving power. And so it was literally a mobile forward sky base, and you could put, and it's completely part of your empire, so you can put watchtowers on it, whatever you want to do. And as long as you've got a wizard's tower there, it expands your range. So you can see when I go to magic, you can see the sheer range of my magic. And that big circle here is just from that wizard's tower. You can see I have a... I think that's the only one I have, is that one wizard's tower, because the rest is from my normal empire. Victory conditions again. So let's do single player. Let's go difficulty hard. Higher difficulty level, less gold to be generated by citizens, less resources to be gathered by workers. Sure, that's fine. Let's do random for the map type, because it doesn't really matter if you don't have resources to work with. There's tricks for that as well. Go with another large map. Let's go to advanced. Can I... it's an AI slot. See, what I'm trying to figure out is if I actually can name the empires. Let's go with the maximum number of empires. Let's really handicap myself. Yeah, so we can only do... So we've got 2 human empires, 2 dark elf empires. Let me do dark elf this time, just for a change of pace. And we'll make you dark elf. That's the maximum number. So it's 6 players is maximum you can do. So we've got how many dark elves? Me, I'm a dark elf, because you can actually steal enemy territory and produce their units. You can capture enemy bases, but it's tricky because obviously once it's been disconnected from their empire, it starts to degrade and eventually breaks down. So you have to get it before it completely dissolves. But if you can capture their territory before it completely breaks down, it adds into your territory, and while the upgrading options treat them as the normal for your empire, it will produce units. Like when you capture the assassin's garrison, when you go to upgrade, it says upgrade knight's garrison, but it won't produce, and it'll even say recruit knight. But what actually recruits, what actually comes out of the base, is an assassin. So yeah, we need a 3rd human. Map size is large, difficulty is hard, density is high. Sets a distance between islands, changing the size of the map. Win conditions is extermination, resources. We'll keep it at resources normal. Number of neutral desert islands. We'll keep that to fine. Yeah, let's go. Now, I don't know how much of these tricks I'll be able to show early on because, you know, I've got to be able to set up a baseline to work from, but you don't need a fully functional base with everything in order to do a lot of these tricks. I just need to make sure that I've got some baseline set up. So let's move these islands closer. And I need to build a bridge. Really, you've got to be quick in the beginning because you know how quickly I was attacked in the beginning. So let me see if I can't get military in place. I know I can't build anything. I can build a fishery, which is the equivalent of a farm. And do I have a lot of lumber on here? No. Do I have a lot of stone on here? Well, I kind of need something. So let's get those building. Recruit another explorer. Get our resources starting to kick in. regeneration. There, that should be a good fare. 3 and 3. I set the auto because before I had actually broken the numbers. I had more people than I actually had lands. So let's see. I can't. Does it seriously say I cannot put anything on the main island? That's my first cottage and my only cottage. And can I build? No, I literally can't build anything. I've got stone coming in, but no wood coming in. I need more gold to put the lumber mill in. And I've just got to be careful because we're really vulnerable to attack right now. And we've got 5 other people attacking that could potentially attack us at any moment. Yeah, because if I go to... Yeah, look at that. And I have no idea what's going to be out here, but if I were to guess, I'd say there's probably going to be an enemy empire here, here, and here, and then one over here. Because we're in the lower quadrant of the map, so we're probably surrounded. I doubt there's going to be an empire in this corner because it's way too small. Just looking at what's considered the neutral territory for me. But there's definitely things you're going to want to get in play as quickly as possible. Where is it? Yeah, you want to get the House of Scholars in as quickly as possible. Those bonuses are no joke. Another thing that's no joke are these upgrades here, because these upgrades that are in the first tab, they're global. So for example, the fish pond, or the equivalent in humans, which is the mill, increases your food production just completely. You could have one farm and just a bunch of mills, and your food production will go through the roof. Same thing with the sawmills, the quarries. They are a direct modifier to your production. So you could have only a handful of farms and only a handful of mills. You have a bunch of quarries and lumber mills and fish ponds / mills. Your production will be through the roof. You'll never have to worry about production issues. Am I getting a biome debuff here? No, these are all the dark elf biomes, which is fine. I can't really afford to give them more of a reward. Can I upgrade the cottage? No, I can't upgrade the cottage. Can I build another cottage? I can. I need to get more people in. That's the maximum number of cottages I can get on that island. Definitely got to get some defenses in, though. I'm going to put a watchtower down here. Another thing you have to watch out for is the cost per day. The further you are from your central main empire, that cost per day will go up, and that was what was kicking my ass before. This cost per day, let me find something that's actually built. See how it's 6? -6? If I was building out to say somewhere around here, it would probably be -20. So the further you are from your central hub, the more buildings will cost. This is a builder's bounty. Can I move that into position? I think I can.
God. You know that one person who always tries to do every single every server they're in. Found that person yet again. God damn it.
Got negative income. That's not good. Let's tick that off for now.
Fucking idiot.
Positive food, positive income, good. So I definitely need more people coming in so I can build the stuff I need. I need to build wood. I need a lumberjack, which means I gotta save up for 20 gold, which is going to be annoying. These guys are still geologying. Oh, you found a gold mine. Well, if I could build a gold mine, that would be a big help early on. But I've got some defenses in place at the very least. My watchtowers should keep me safe. Once you start getting big enough, you're not going to need watchtowers. And they are pretty expensive when you start putting them at the outskirts of your larger empires. But definitely early on, watchtowers are useful, and you want to upgrade them quickly, because again, this is its range at level 1. At level 3, it would actually reach roughly to the edge of my main settlement. So, upgraded watchtowers, definitely very useful. Can I finally build a lumberjack? I can finally build a lumberjack. Is there a lot of good lumber here? This is another thing. When you're building something, it actually will highlight on each island the amount of resources. So you don't have to kind of look at the top. Like up here, really great place for a lumberjack. 1.2k in wood. That's going to be a big help. That with the gold mine are going to be a great way of increasing my productivity, getting me ahead of the game. Because again, remember, we're on hard mode, and we've got 5 opponents, so we have got to get up in strength fast. Because we are not in a good place. I got positive food coming in, got wood coming in. Need to keep building more cottages, though, as soon as I can. Cottages, and I need to put in the House of Scholars, but that's going to be a little bit off until I've got a little bit more of the basic infrastructure built. Fishery level 2, though, to build the fish pond. What would it cost to upgrade this? Because that would definitely be a big benefit. If I could get my, if I could get a mill in place right now, my food worries would vanish. So, but I need to get my fishery up to level 2, which means I need 30 wood. Right now, we're pretty stable on resources. The only thing I'm trying to do right now is get 6 more to bring in this third property. And what do I have to work with for the gold mine? So, right now, I'm in pretty good shape. Just need to let these resources trickle in. Because I've got wood coming in. So, I'm in pretty good shape. Just need to get this last bridge in place so that I can have as much property to work with. I need Castle 2 to unlock some of these things. These spells are really useful. So you can see here, Sorcerer's Plantation allows you to build your own islands. So you can destroy islands when their resources are exhausted. Use Sorcerer's Plantation to build a new one, which will have brand new resources. And those both unlock at Castle 4. So you destroy the island, which you can use against the enemy, and you can build new islands, which you can use to make your way to the enemy, and of course to keep your resources flowing. Exhaust an island, blow it up, plant a new one. Mystical Formation, very useful. I'm going to need to get up to Castle 2, though. That transforms an island to the most hospitable terrain, which basically reduces the biome debuff. You get rid of your biome debuff. So, I've got enough for a bridge. I always like to build multiple bridges. Your empire is under attack. Where is it being attacked from? Oh, it's a bird.
It's a barbarian.
It's a bird. Thankfully, I have a a watchtower. But the watchtower's nearly killed the bird too. The bird's at half health, and my watchtower's barely taken any damage. It's already leaving. Is it? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, and the raven's nest is right nearby. I could grab a raven's nest. I need to get some, knights in place, some assassins in place for that, but yeah, that's got potential. Now this game is in early access, so it does have a tendency to crash. So I'm not going to pull that in just yet until I've had a chance to get some various resources unlocking. I can upgrade my castle, but I think I want to upgrade my fishery before I upgrade my castle. I can't upgrade the fishery till I upgrade the castle. Okay. Can I build any more cottages? I need to get more people in. That's definitely going to be useful. Population building cap right now, it looks like. But getting more people in is not going to be bad. Castle 2. So let's upgrade to Castle 2. Can I upgrade my watchtowers? More gold for that, but I can do it. Alright, so now I definitely have to start investing in... I've got maximum population I can work with. I need to start getting more food in. So that's fine. Fishery 2 is coming in place now. Just need some gold to come in so I can plant a fish pond. Which again, direct increase to your production. Now, when it comes to the sawmills, the quarries... Since those are limited resources, there's only so much wood in an area, so much stone in an area, increasing the production means that they exhaust faster, but you can't exhaust food. Food is a constant resource. As long as you've got farms, you will constantly generate food. So that just increases the amount of food you get per farm. Like, look right, if you see right here, I'm getting 16.8 from my fishery. And as soon as I get another 130 gold in, I will build a fish pond. Now, I do need to get a marketplace in. I do need to get the House of Scholars in. Those are going to be my next thing. Basically, the stuff on this first tab you want to get in place first, ironically enough. Do I want to put another watchtower in? Probably not. Drop one of those over there, just see what we've got to work with in the lands around us. Anything that's going to be aggressive. And of course, you can also cast spells from the 2D view, which is actually, in my experience, pretty useful. Because it then means you can kind of see everything you have to work with. I'm just going to throw one of these down. Just give me an idea of what I have to work with. So we've got a raven's nest. Doesn't look like there's any other flying troops in the area. So if we can get some ravens early on, that'll be very useful. Obviously, Durgans are best. It goes ravens, eagles, Durgans. Assassin's Garrison I could start building, but I don't want to build an Assassin's Garrison until I've got my infrastructure in place. I need a marketplace as well to go to the next level of castle. Just need 19 more gold to get the fish. Yep, almost there. Fish pond. 6 more gold. Gonna save again. Again, like I said, while we didn't experience it in the previous session, I did experience it in my test game. So I'm being very cautious. Okay, get the fish pond in place. Hey, watch. If we click on the fishery, we're at 18.9, right? We'll look at the fishery. We're going to go from 18.9 to, instantly, 19.8. We have just instantly increased our food production. I have access to terraforming. That's good. I just need a little bit more magic. So I'll terraform this island, because... Actually, I haven't even explored this island, have I? So let's get some explorers heading over there. Then I'll cast terraforming on it. I'm going to need mages for that. So again, a lot of stuff you got to kind of get an early build up. And as you can see here, if I upgrade my fish pond, it increases my production. So, you know, they all kind of build off of each other in a very good synergy. Now, I need to start getting my various farms in place. I need a castle 3 in order to get a gold mine in place. I need a marketplace to get castle 3. Need 37 more gold to get a marketplace. I can start upgrading my cottages, but I must make sure I've got the food taken care of first. I need to get castle up to 3. And I need, of course, to build a warrior's garrison. And I need to build a house of scholars. So, warrior's garrison, house of scholars, and marketplace are kind of my priorities right now. Actually, house of scholars need castle 3, so marketplace and let's see, assassin's garrison. So I can build an assassin's garrison now. No, I want to build a marketplace first, because that is what's locking out other upgrades. Get the marketplace in place. I'll have more gold in just a second. Mage's Tower requires Castle 3. So yeah, everything's locked behind Castle 3 right now. And have they discovered anything? They discovered coal, which is a useful resource. But they're still looking for gold. Cannon for gold. And the eagle's come back. Of course it has, but we should be fine. I got enough to upgrade it when I need to, but it's clearly being driven off, so we'll be fine. Eagle's not a threat right now. Or Raven's not a threat. Raven are the lowest level of the flying mounts. But now, Assassin's Garrison. Get some actual knights coming into play, some fighters. Our gold reserves are not running low. Clippy, relax. So I need to get up to Castle 3. I should. Yeah, I'm in place for Castle 3. I just need the gold to come in. Can I drop the food production down? Nope. Can I upgrade the food pond? Don't have the cash for it yet. Don't have that, so I definitely need to get up to Castle 3. Because, of course, increasing your castle also increases your income per day. You get food, you get mana, you get income per day. Can I upgrade any of the cottages? I probably shouldn't upgrade the cottages until I can get the food in a better shape. If I can get a couple more mills in place, I won't have to worry about not having multiple farms. Literally, these mills are amazing because they are placed on the edges of your map, while most other places are placed interior. So these are placed in the same location like mines and whatnot are, which means that there's plenty of room to put like 1 billion of them onto your land. On my other map, I have like 40 of them just on pretty much every island, just taking up all the corners, because there's only so much, because you can only put so many things on corners of an island. Mainly you put various mines, and like for example, on this one, I could put a coal mine, a gold mine, a diamond mine, but once those are exhausted, those 3 spots are now open. Like, yeah, I could put like a coal mine here, for example. But I'm actually waiting for the gold mine to be an option. For that, I need a castle upgrade. Can I do the House of Scholars yet? Still need Castle 3 for that. So definitely everything's locked behind Castle 3 right now. Might upgrade this watchtower so it is getting attacked frequently and giving it more damage would not be bad. Because right now it's doing... How do I tell its actual damage? It's doing damage 20. If I upgrade it again, it'd still do damage 20, but from a much longer range. And it might actually be able to hit the bird while it's fleeing. So that's not a bad thought. So I have to consider whether I want to go upgrading the attack to protect myself from that bird, or get to Castle 3, which I think might be a higher priority, because right now I can't actually afford to put any more cottages in and bring any more people, because I really don't have the room to put in another mill or another farm. Can I afford to put another farm in? Because if I put another farm in, it will actually suffer from it'll get the same benefits from the mill. It's a straight multiplier to all of your farms. If I can actually put another farm in, if I can find space for it. Yeah, that's the problem, is I'm at a premium for space. So yeah, I gotta go Castle 3. I can either do Castle 3 or Watchtower 2. The Watchtower is getting attacked relatively frequently, though. I don't know which one is more of a priority. The castle upgrade to unlock all the other things like a gold mine, or the Watchtower. I mean, the Watchtower's been attacked twice, and is down to about an eighth of its health, so it looks like it can take roughly about 10 attacks before it's been destroyed, or, you know, have to deal with repairing it. So I can take about 8 more attacks, looks like. When you upgrade, it doesn't auto-repair either. But it does give them more health, so it pushes that meter, but you still have to repair the damage eventually. Oh, right now we're not being attacked frequently, and I only need 50 more gold to get an upgrade. Might just be worthwhile. I just need 200 gold. This has got a massive gold mine on it as well. That'll be useful. So yeah, probably the best option, because the gold mines give you a massive boost in income, and that'll help everything. So yeah, I think that probably makes the most sense. I could even increase production a tiny bit by turning my various farms off. So I've got enough to make the upgrade, and then once I've actually made the upgrade, I can turn production for the stone and wood back on. So I just need 30 more gold. Then pretty much all the upgrades that I'm going to need for this next batch of stuff will unlock. Oh, now here's an idea. We're almost there, but if I use the land moving power, I'm going to need to throw that on there. If I use the land moving power, grab this, pull it in a bit closer. Actually, no, what I want to do is it's the other way. I want to bring it over here if I can. If I can bring it between these two, then that means that this eagle will be constantly attacked by the 2 watchtowers. Move that there. Actually need to switch the position of these two. That's going to be tricky to do. Unless I can move this out of the way. I might be able to do that. So use that, then go over to land moving. Move this, like, over there. Just out of the way. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Then move this one down to about there. And then move this one right here. Let's do the Castle 3 upgrade while we've got a chance. Castle 3 is upgrading. Go back to producing stone and gold. Get some bridges in place. Get some exploration going here. As well as a kill order. So yes, you can. The Raven's Nest is there. Losing food. That's not good. Can I upgrade this? No. Can I build another farm? Not yet. And I'm being attacked by a Durgan. Gotta repair and upgrade that. That's what I'm waiting on right now. Warlock's Tower and Gold Mine. That is gonna change everything. Can I actually get any knights out? Nope, not yet. And I'm losing food, which is not good. 7 more wood, I can put another fishery in now. And that will help, I hope. I have enough room for it. That's gonna be the tricky thing. Yeah, can't upgrade it right now. Can't afford to upgrade. Can't afford to upgrade that. Leave, Durgan. We don't want you here. My watchtower is doing a pretty damn good job of keeping the Durgan at bay. Come on, 1 more wood's all I need. think I have a choice. I have to remove the warrior's garrison. Remove lumberjack, remove cottage. Move cottage. I have no space. Put a farm in. None. Does that give me enough to upgrade the fish pond, maybe? No. Well, at least the Durgan's left. But, yeah, I am in a tough spot right now because I can't really upgrade anything. Actually, what would it take to upgrade this? It could be doable. The question is, will I run out of food before that ticks through? Maybe not. It's dicey, but I only need 10 more stone. Let's tick up stone production a bit. Just tick up all my productions a bit. Put a gold mine in. But no, food is actually what's running out. We have negative food. Worth upgrading? Not yet. Definitely having the level 2 versus the Durgan's going to be useful. But this should put us into a surplus of food. Alright. So we really can't afford to bring in any more people at the moment. But can I put the warrior's garrison back in place? No. Need more stone. Got a level 3 fishery, so I could start upgrading the fish pond, which would be useful. Just outside of the range. He's directly attacking my castle. That seems like a bad idea. Yep, he's actually being attacked by my watchtower. I just gotta pull in more resources. That's the problem right now. Blacksmith would be useful. Warlock's tower. Oh, yep. Definitely need that. And if I get a little bit more stone in, I can put the warrior's garrison back in place, get some actual fighters back up, which will be big help. House of Scholars, I think will be the next thing I put in place. Just recruit a couple of warlocks. Wait for that to tick in. Go over here. Last pet. Does anything else need to be terraformed? Nope. Let's see how my untrained wizard will do, shall we? Against the stuff on this island. actually is in range of my watchtower. That's awesome. I love that he's in range of my watchtower and my warlock. This guy isn't going to stand much of a chance. But let me heal my warlock up anyway. And he's going to be joined by a second warlock in just a minute. That healing going. Got so. Can I afford another warlock? Not yet. That was an actual explorer who came out. That's fine. So I got a second warlock coming. A little bit soon I'd be able to get the assassin's garrison in place. And what are my warlocks going to be doing? You're doing exploration, you're looking for resources, fine. Soon I'll be able to get some knights in place, assassins. Our gold resources are not running low. Clippy, relax. You can see what my warlock stats look like. Can I put in any of the other stuff that I want? Not the House of Scholars yet. Get the Assassin's Garrison in place, though. That'll be useful. Can I upgrade the Watchtower? Not yet. No. Let's focus on getting my Knights in, my Assassins. If he can actually take out the Raven, I would be able to claim them now. Raven going down? Yep, Raven goes down. Which means he should start capturing the Raven's Nest. Raven's Nest is captured. I need rubies to recruit ravens, but now I actually have the Raven's Nest in my territory. So I'm actually in a good spot. I've now got ravens that I can use for my troops. Just need to get some rubies in, but I think we actually have rubies from some source. Warriors Garrison, put that back into play. Ruby. I can't tell because I'm not able to actually build anything. You're geologying. No, that's mana. That's diamonds. I don't know if I have a ruby source yet. Because you're geologying. Oh, there's rubies there. Okay, so I can get my rubies from here. 37 more gold, and I throw a gold mine in. That will increase my production significantly once I can actually do gold mining. Fisheries at its max production. Can I upgrade the fish pond? No. I've got the Warriors Garrison. Just need gold and steel. not going to be a problem. I just need that gold mine. Especially since I can put it here, which has a massive gold vein. If you want me to do a Gates of Tear, fine. There's a Gates of Tear. Stop tutorialing the game. Should start putting cottages in, but no, I'm actually waiting for the gold mine to unlock. So I only need 10 more gold. Once I get the gold mine in place, I can start rebuilding my cottages. Upgrading my cottages as well. Yes, excellent. Got 2 warlocks. There, now I got both warlocks working on the terraforming. Now you can see I'm at 24 gold. There's a production biome decrease because of this. But shortly, that will no longer be a problem. Got my gold mine in place. Can do a ruby mine. Where's a good safe source for a ruby mine? So you can see it just jumped up to 35 because the biome's now productive. Rubies. Where would be a good... not ideal, but... Put another gold mine in. Put one here. Because again, every gold mine plus 25 gold production. I'm out of people. Gotta start putting those cottages back in. I actually need a stonemason as well. Because I have no stone incoming, and I'm gonna need stone and wood for pretty much everything. So there's no stone on that island. Very little stone on this island. Good amount of stone on this island. Good amount of stone on this island. Decent stone on that. Alright. I just literally have not got spots where I can put anything. Okay, good amount of stone and wood here. I'm going to pull that one in so I can actually get some production. So of course I've got good wood on that one as well. Lock it in with a few bridges so someone else can't move it. Terraform it. Finally. Sending my warlocks to basically clear these places. Other cottages can be placed. I've got very limited space to work with on this particular map. Start working on upgrading them. I build another fish pond. That's got a gold mine on it. That's got a gold mine on it. We know the status of the gold on this one. We don't. I haven't got any gold on it. Just gotta wait so I can upgrade the cottages, bring in more people. See, cost per day 9 versus cost per day 6. Further away from the center, the more the buildings cost. Do I have enough to start recruiting ravens? If I can get 5 more rubies in, I can actually recruit both ravens. I can't do that. It gives me negative income. isn't back up to where I was before I started destroying all my cottages to try and find room. I just don't have the best space to work with. Should I create one raven? I like to create two, but steel, no gold. Let's move this one to here. Upgrade my cottages. That's really my only option. I can upgrade my cottages because I've got more food production waiting in the wings. So getting more people in is not going to be impossible to feed. Worker. On the ruby mine. You know what? Screw it. At least one of my mages can have a flying mount, which will make them more productive. See, I'm going to highlight this so you can see what happens once the raven is tamed. And he's going to head there. I'm going to tame a flying monster. My assassin named Hashkarad of Tavarn will go here, and now oh, he's actually going to explore on his own now because he's got aerial power. I see. And that just gives me a bunch of resources, and now he's just patrolling randomly in the air. A little bit more gold. I'm going to take my production of stone and wood off for the moment so I can get the food, the gold production up. I just need it to get to 40. And you can see he's now just patrolling. What are you doing? Seriously. He is walking to take a treasure. Of course he is. Just like, all this stuff's in my area. I'm just going to go and take the treasures. Is that a dragon's nest? No, that's a mana extractor. And this one has a lot of stone on it, which would actually be useful to pull into my empire. I'm not going to connect it right away, but I am going to pull it closer. That's kind of just what I'm going to do with these islands right now. Is just reveal them and then move them in closer. Because until you've actually attached them to your island with a bridge, they're not technically part of your empire. This one's attached to somebody. So that's probably the opponent. You found one of the opponent's lands. That's why I can't pull it in. Yeah, you're also bridged. Negative gold again. Shouldn't be a problem for much longer, though. Positive people, positive gold, good. Got Castle 3. Just gonna start upgrading my cottages, pulling in more of those. For the time being. And the gold mine has been abandoned. What else is on this island? Steel. Focus on cottages right now. Get more people coming in. Alright, we're at that saturation point again. Gonna need to put another fishery in if I can find place for it. Really the big problem right now is I am at a premium for space to do anything. Like, that's the biggest problem, is that if I had a little bit more building space, I would not be in the predicament I'm in. Get that second Raven built. Can I build any of the other structures I need? House of Scholars should be the next one I build. Assume I can find room for it. Yeah, I just kind of have got to build, upgrade the fishery at this point. Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. I need to get the fishery up so I can get the food production up so I can upgrade more cottages and bring in more people. Cottage 2, cottage 2, lumberjack 1. I could upgrade to cottage 2, I just don't have... I'd have a food problem then. Just puzzle piecing all the islands close enough to work with for when I start building. Until I actually build a bridge, they're not technically connected, and I don't have to worry about their resources. See? Both of my flyers are coming in to attack the eagle. And they'll actually follow him back to his nest. Has my resources been building up enough that I can actually do anything with the fish pond? No. Would I be able to build a fishery on one of these other islands if I were to expand to them? And do I want to risk expanding to it? I suppose I could do a Gates of Tyr for a temporary link. Yeah, that'll work. Kill everything on there, geology it, explore it. I could probably actually afford to bridge this one. So it gives me more ravens to work with. And yeah, got my fishery in place, more food production. And with more food production, means I can finally start getting back to upgrading the cottages. How can I go to cottage level 3 already? I've got the supplies to go to cottage 3. Anywhere with gold worth mining. Yep. I think that's an enemy trying to breach my territory. Better start bridging on my own. I got an enemy trying to encroach on my territory and invade. And now I'm going to save myself a bit of cash by taking out my watchtower here, since I don't really need it. Bring my production up. I shouldn't be attacked by anything over here. Like, if anything, I would want to build a watchtower further out. That one's not doing me any good with the expanding empire as it is now, but I am being attacked in the north. So let's just start building bridges connecting these various areas. Yep, they're attacking over here. And of course the explorer's gonna have to take on my various forces. Yeah. Definitely was a good idea putting a watchtower up here. But I need to start getting more cottages in. Do I have the resources to build any more cottages? Do I have the placement to place any more cottages? I can. Just trying to see if there's any other places I can put cottages. No, probably just here. I don't want to cover up that one good spot I've got. Kill everything. Explore and geology everything. Of course. Damn barbarians. Of course, because here they're building a gate of Tyr, of course. Another watchtower, maybe? Like here. Because then they're kind of pinched between two watchtowers. And of course, they took out my watchtower. I got some assassins coming in, that'll be useful. Fishery 1. I could upgrade to Fishery 2, that would be useful. Yeah, I've got to get more cottages in. And my warlocks are all now dead. Of course they are. going to kick my ass. Maybe I put a cottage down here, where it's not being constantly attacked. And get my infrastructure in place. That might be the key. Yeah, that is the key. Get this cottage in place here. Yeah, I'm just not in a good spot. That's my assassin is attacking. I am not letting them take my Raven Island, though. Can't. Way too important. Have a Raven. Gives you air superiority. Build any more cottages? Of course not. Another cottage in. somewhere. Can't put it on that island. Eagle's nest has now been recruited. Excellent. So I want to do about the eagle constantly attacking. So I've got 3 flying troops right now, which is big bonus. And he's gonna go team a flying creature. Excellent. Well, at least I'm a little bit safer right now. Need to get my various attackers back on the field. So I've got 2 assassins. Get 2 warlocks. Finally get the House of Scholars in place. Oh my god, I can put it on my main island. I want to put in, actually, another farm. That's going to be an issue soon. There goes my assassin. Now he's facing an assassin and 2 warlocks, so that seems a much better position to be in. I just gotta keep them away from the Raven, though. That's the problem, because I could just abandon this island. The problem is that if they get that, then they get air superiority. Something you kind of want to avoid. Going to build 2 watchtowers over here. Hopefully that'll keep them away. And there's a crash. Of course. So what I'm talking about, just random crash out of nowhere. I'm not even sure where my last save is. That could be bad.
The castle.
That could be really bad. And it was so I really couldn't show you all the tips and tricks. I'll probably have to do a different video for the tips and tricks. That's a bummer. Oh crap. No, no, no. They're stealing my island. That's actually got the gold mine on it. Castle 3. What is my status? I have no recruits to do exploration. No warlocks. Soon I should have an assassin. Do need to build a fishery. Take command of this one. Alright, now that is on my side. May actually end up being better than the other one where I was just at a stalemate. The guys on the top. Come on, take control of the eagle's nest already. Do I have maximum number of assassins and warlocks? Not quite. Yeah, I'm in a much better shape after the crash, ironically. Don't care about them attacking that. This one I've geologied. link as many of these together so they can't be stolen from me. Got all 4 of my attackers heading there. That's good. So if I can get Dragon, that'll be a game changer as well. Much better place right now. Just drive the Durgan off. Hey, they have 126 rubies. 2 ravens. You're already maxed out there. Eagle's Nest is not unlocking for me. Do I have access? The dragon's nest is mine. I've got the dragon's nest. I should soon have the eagle's nest. Save. And that should take care of all my flying enemies, actually. I just probably have to deal with the, other army. Eagle's nest is mine. Tame 2 of them. things are looking much better for me. Alright, what's my magic eye tell me about over here? Actually, I should probably just focus on the ones I have now, because I actually haven't even geologied this one. Alright, now. Any gold mines? Make sure all of these have at least a reward of 10, which should encourage my troops to come in here. Don't need an attack order here. Reward of 10. Reward of 10, so they've all got a reward. So I should have my troops starting to head into those areas. Wonderful, so they're super tough over there. Wonderful, and it crashed again. See what I'm talking about, folks. Just random crashing out of nowhere.
The castle.
And the question is, where's my actual last save with this particular batch? So I wish there was a way to pause, especially when you just come back from into the game. Oh boy. So we'll leave that island alone. Give these some rewards. Bring everybody in to clear this one out. Can't put any fisheries in. I've got... Is it just the one watchtower? I got the 2 watchtowers there. Any gold anywhere for mining? No. Any place for a ruby mine then? Let's put one more farm in. And I think we need to focus on the other stuff. Actually, versus, yeah, probably just makes more sense to put in low-level cottages and then upgrade them. Put one on Dragon Island. Seems like an interesting place to put a cottage on Dragon Island. Got 2 assassins, 2 warlocks, not 2 recruits though. more cottage in. In order to get a positive income flow. Unless I can find a gold mine. Which I haven't been able to find. So there is actually room for a gold mine on here. This is just a bad seed. Bad generated seed. It's getting very difficult to get a framework in place here. No gold on that one. I've got four flying troops. I've got 2 ravens, an eagle, and a dragon, which gives me the air superiority, I think, over pretty much any enemy I'm going to face, including this guy here. But so I'm pretty much limiting all of my opponents to the ground, but I have a marketplace, don't I? Pretty sure I built one. Let's see if we can't do something here. Gold for mana. Mana I always have tons of. Oof. Can't use that island, can't use that island. Build it here. I can build it up here. Whew. That's going to be a big help. But not that big a help. maybe hit up the marketplace again. Just to kind of get out of this problem we're having. I may have to cancel and just do a new seed because this one is way too brutal. I am not getting any sort of headway. Cost per day 14. Cost per day 14. That's also part of the problem. Yeah, the problem is I just didn't have any good islands I could build nearby, which has really been a killer. See if this cottage too will help. Bring in 5 more people. Not workable. Here I can get the resources for one of these. That would increase my production. Alright, let's see if that's doable. Can I get stone? That's gonna be a big help. Yeah, those mills, they can really save your bacon. If I want to build another mill, 6 more gold. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a bunch more mills because that gets my food production up really nice. $40 and $20. Yeah, I can do that. Like I said, it's a base buff to all of your production. So all of my farms I have scattered about, they're all getting boosted. And they don't require any workers, they just have a cost per day. Which could kick my ass, but, you know, right now they're working for me. They're getting me the production up, which means I can take the number of farm work down. See, -4, but I'm at +6. So I bring my farms down. I'm now at +2. That was kind of the key I needed, is those mills. Now, Wizard's Tower. Got 2 wizards. Got maximum assassins. Can I? Nope. But upgrade this cottage. Not the cottage too. Let's try and get all the cottages upgraded. See if we can do that without breaking our system. Cottage 1, so that needs to be upgraded as well. Alright, more people are coming in. Good. Food production needs to go up a tiny bit. But I need to be able to get resource production back on track. Ooh, another gold mine. That'll be a big help. Stone and gold. Alright, stone here, if I do that. Get a bit more gold then. That will be a big help. But it's also the contested island, isn't it? Gold anywhere else? No. That was a big help. Warrior's Garrison. Am I in a position to actually be able to upgrade it? No, but soon, because that'll be big help as well. Just need gold and stone. But I'm in a much better spot now than I was before. Can I upgrade any of these? No, more gold and stone. Gold and stone are my two big problems. Dare I put in a watchtower? Because I feel like I need to put a watchtower in here to keep these guys from coming in. Because this is a contested area. But yeah, marketplace is being a big help. Just gonna keep trading magic for stones to get me the supplies that I need. And food is now an issue again. Just gonna have to build and upgrade the farms and the fisheries, I think. I even know what's causing the income problem. See? Watchtowers can't afford them right now. We'll keep this one because, you know, constantly getting attacked over there. Yeah, it's just way too close. The slightest change and everything breaks. Escape to cottage 2, cottage 2, cottage 2. Fish pond, 28 gold. I can work with that. I think I might need to just focus on upgrading the fisheries now. Pop. Positive flow. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on upgrading what I've got and not expanding. I've expanded enough that I've got a positive inflow on everything, but I just need to make everything better, basically. Better mills, better fisheries, so on and so forth. Gold, unfortunately. There's gold in this one, though. And I've got a gold mine there, of course. Yeah, I just have to upgrade all these. That's going to be the key of getting my flow, my income flow positive, my resource flow positive enough that I can actually deal with the invading territory. Also see about what islands I can pull in, but not right now. Right now I need to focus on what I've already got. I could upgrade this, that just costs resources, would give me better range. Pretty sure the dragon that's been attacking is on one of these three though. Should always have 2 of each at minimum recruit. And 15, that would be useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that should get me a much better income flow with all these guys heading there, since I won't be paying my soldiers anymore. see if I go over here. Costs no use for the costs nothing for the Empire. A very useful little upgrade. Seriously? That's what's going to take to get both of you guys going up there, of course. Rank 1 barbarian, so if I get my guys up to rank 2, I'll be in a much better spot. Definitely gonna need these 2 watchtowers, though. Well, there goes my positive income. Well, still positive, but much lower now. And maybe I should end the stream here, because I think I've kind of given you ideas, the idea of what you need. It's just that because of a bad seed, it's going to take me a while to actually get to a solid enough point where I can actually show you the more advanced tricks, like mobile island attacking and stuff like that. But as you can kind of see, you definitely want to get the flying troops, because even though we're both level 1 troops, even though we're both level 1 armies, the fact that my guys can fly and they can't has basically ensured my victory against most incursions. Yeah, now I just gotta focus on upgrading all my fisheries, I think. I need to bring in more stone as well. And how soon do I have to replace my stonemason? It's on this island here, which has very little stone left. Wonderful. Who has a collection of... Perfect.
I'm a ghost now.
You're a goose?
Bo.
You're a goose? Why are you a goose?
I'm a ghost now.
Why are you a goose?
Bo. Oh. Did I... You.
Not really, no.
To admit it.
Not really, no. You did not scare
I
me.
spooked you.
No, not really.
Yeah, really.
And how is my wood production looking? This was a very bad random seed to generate. Ugh. Like, this is a brutal random seed. Practically no resources, constantly being attacked. I've got an enemy literally on my gates. Much worse than the actual previous one. Where's the lumberjack? Here it is. Still a good amount of lumber on this island. So that should be fine for a bit. Alright, folks. Like I said, I will continue off camera to get to a better, stability point, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for here. If you get a better seed and you can actually plant farms and stuff closer to your base, you're not getting the distance penalty.
Does that mean that Ricky is an invas?
Alright, folks. See you next time.